I put you in the flower pot because the phone holder that I bought doesn't work, you guys. I bought it and it's not useful. So I'm forced to deal with what I have. Basically, what I'm saying is you gotta sit in a flower pot. And of course, my dog is right here and he's making a mess. There he is. Hey, hey, buddy. Hi. There he is. Did you see yourself? For some reason, we see each other in the phone, but with crazy red eyes, and I think he's getting angry. Don't worry, that's you, my buddy. Do you see his crazy eyes? I think it's because of the light reflecting. But anyways, hello everybody. Hi, how are you? How are you surviving this wonderful evening of Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday. Sometimes I forget which day I am in, but thank God we have the devices to show us. And mine says, oh my God, it doesn't work. It is Tuesday. It is 7:27 p.m. You are watching me and I'm filming from Chisinau, Moldova. What is happening with my dog's eyes? Why are they so red? Is my dog a werewolf? Hey buddy, are you a werewolf? Well, we just came from outside and so he's being a little baby right now. Yes, you are. Are you a sweet baby? Are you a sweet baby? Are you a sweet baby? Anyways, so what? Why are his eyes so red? What is this crazy light reflecting? Are you a werewolf? Are you a werewolf? No, you're not. You're my sweet doggy doggy. Okay, let's try and give him a snack. Get a snack. He tried to eat this, but it's basically plastic, so he doesn't want it. But we'll try to give him some other snack. Pika, pika. Okay, the dog is secured. Hold on, I wanna. Where's my? So basically, I still have my project over here, and my whole setup is a mess. I have some yarn to finish. Hold on, I want to turn on the heater as well. Basically, I'm doing 10 things at the same time. Hello, hi everybody. Oh, I didn't put a question in the survey. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. My thing is not working. No. My thing is not working. Okay, never mind. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know where are you watching from and let me show you what is the project that I'm currently working on. So I am doing a extension. Oh, hi everybody. Hi, hold on. Hi, wait, Vukuar. Vukuar. Hi, Karen, as in Karen from the United States. Hello. Vukuar, I'm from Azerbaijan, Baku. Hello, I'm from Chisinau, Moldova. So what we are working on this evening, I finished this sweater, very fluffy, very nice, with really big sleeves. You see how wide these sleeves are. And I was wearing this sweater, but it was very cropped. And actually people complimented me. They said that this wine color, this red copper color, is very very nice, complementing with my blonde hair, with my skin and everything. But the problem was that, hold on, I have a hair in my glasses. The problem is that it was so short that my belly was showing, so I did not like that. It was also very very cold, you know. It's not very nice to have air around your belly, around your waist. So I decided to take some yarn, hold on, to continue with Nako Paris, this fluffy, very, very soft yarn, to make a continuation from the waist down. So basically the waist was right here. And from here, I picked up stitches and I'm working my way down. And as you can see, I have done quite a lot. And I am afraid that this sweater is transforming itself not into a longer sweater, but I'm afraid it is transforming itself into a dress. Or maybe like a really long tunic, because this is the waistline and this is how much I've done, and I have a full skein. So I might obtain like one more and it will be a sort of a long tunic. But if I will try it on, if I like it, most probably I will just buy one more skein of yarn and make it a like a dress. Because it is the season. Hold on. It is the season. Why not just make it longer and wear it as a dress? I will look like a fluffy bear. So that is the plan. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello. I'm from Azerbaijan, Baku. Hello, hello. Всем привет, всем привет, привет. Вы chiar молдаванка. Да-да-да. Bună seara, bună seara. Кишинев, давай по-русски говори, ничего не понятно. Эти сами вяжете. Да, да. Я вяжу этот свитер, но что-то получается не свитер, а платье уже. Но я думаю, что если я добавлю я не знаю все слова, моток, so this piece, тогда будет платье. Я не знаю русский так хорошо. So, Фарихидин says hello, hello. Вообще классно, спасибо. And hello from Australia. Hello, Australia. Which city are you from? Are you writing from Sydney or from, what was the other city? Adelaide? I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but Australia, K92. I am in the middle of knitting a sweater, so this is a knitting channel, so hello. And I am in Cairns. I'm so sorry, I'm stupid, I don't know about that city. I'm sorry. Well, it's good to know a new day, a new information, because we cannot know everything. So now I have the knowledge that there's such a city in Australia called Cairns. Cairns. Wait, how would you say Cairns? Cairns. Wait, I had a lady at work. So K92. I am working as a conference interpreter, and recently, because of the war in Ukraine happened, many humanitarian many humanitarian organizations came at the border with Ukraine to help the people that are flooding the war. And I live in the neighboring country, Moldova. And so one of the humanitarian lady or humanitarian workers was a lady from Australia. Oh my God, she was so hyperactive. We used to call her the little kangaroo because she was all over the place. So much energy, so much kindness, so much goodwill. This lady was incredible. And she was speaking with this accent. I really want to try. I tried to imitate her. For example, this is how I speak in English, but she would use a different voice. She kept saying, let's try to work it out, la 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 la. And I was like, when is the end of your sentence, lady? Can you just like finish it? So, SV, удачи вам. Спасибо. Люблю людей, которые своими руками что-то делают. О, спасибо, SV. Если вы еще здесь, я могу... как это? Я могу... я могу... Хвататься, святаться. I don't remember. Я сделала маленький плед. И это для меня самая большая удовольствие каждый день сидеть здесь под пледом. И не только я, но моя собака тоже его любит. Yes, we speak different. Yes, and with such an interesting tone. It was the first time I interacted with an Australian person. I couldn't figure out when was the end of the sentence for her. I kept waiting for her to be like, and this is how we do it. But she would say, and this is how we do it. And this is da 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 la 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 la. And then she would stop. And I was like, did you finish? But she was incredible, and she still is incredible. It's just that the NGO moved to another war affected country. A, B, C, D. Hey, young lady. Hello. We are knitting over here. I mean, at the moment I am very distracted, but otherwise I'm usually knitting away. Of course, my cat had to come. This is my cat Nikita. If you have been on this channel earlier, you know that, oh my god, what is happening with my cat's eye? It must be the lights, you guys. So if you have been here before, you know that my cat Nikita is teasing my dog and they are fighting. So, where are you from? I am from a small country called Moldova, right next to Ukraine and Romania. Yep, we Aussies are incredible. Incredible. Okay. Стоп. Да, он очень хороший мальчик. Его зовут Никита. Stop knitting, talk to me. Well, this is a knitting channel and my challenge. So now it is 7:37 p.m. My challenge is to do about 20 minutes of knitting and, you know, find my rhythm, work on this sweater or whatever it is, because I don't know what's happening to it. And then I can go and do my house, you know, errands and everything. But I wanted to come here and chill after dinner, do a bit of knitting, do a bit of talking. I'm already pretty hyped up. Peter, hello! Peter, let me complain about what's the name of that thingy? Post-crossing stitching cards. Wait, post-crossing. So guess what? 2 of my postcards arrived in America and I have to send 2 more. But I have not received anything else except the 2 ones that I received initially. When am I gonna get some cards? Why nobody's sending me cards? So if I send 2 more, this means that I have sent about 16 postcards and only received 2. So not very happy about that. Settle down, bro. Just let her to her. Yeah, agreed. What is happening with my yarn? Since my cat jumped over here, I have a bit of yarn spaghetti. This is the last of my skein, so it's a bit spread out, but we are going to persevere. We're good. So by the way, you are sitting in a flower pot. Peter, remember I was saying I ordered a mobile phone holder in order to hold my phone so that I don't drop it all the time. Guess what? It doesn't work. It's either that my phone is too heavy and it bends completely, or it always moves, so it's not even comfortable. So I decided to come back to conventional methods. So you are sitting on my flower pot. So I'm just gonna put the yarn here and you're gonna sit here. Yeah, because who needs who needs a phone holder when you can have a flower pot? Who needs a yarn winder when you can use your ZZ plant? IVS Crochet Art. Hello, hello, IVS Crochet. Flower pot works well. Thank you. We're trying to be professional out here. It's not that we're just gonna ignore the fact that the neighboring country is being attacked all the time, and I am shit scared half of the day that we are also gonna be hit by different missiles. I don't even know how to say it. So we're just gonna try and relax. And oh, it's so difficult, you guys. Today I saw on the news that again the territory of my country was surveilled. I don't know, was basically flown over by the drones, and now not only Russian drones but Ukrainian drones. Oh my god, I am so tired. And to tell you the truth, every day my expectations are that we're just gonna be hit today. Like today is gonna be the day when we're just gonna have a stupid missile or whatever racket. So in order to calm down and like suppress that anxiety, because it's probably not gonna happen, but still I have these dysfunctional thoughts because we're so close to the front line. I have these dysfunctional thought that today it's definitely gonna happen. And as you can imagine, this makes my days really, really long and sad. but yes, I'm very privileged. Thank God we have not had any attacks on our territory, just like pieces of drones and pieces of missiles have landed. But otherwise we are safe, and my thoughts go to people that are affected. And guess what, the other day I was blabbing on about colors and I don't know, yarn, and this girl was like, oh yes, I'm watching you from this refugee camp in Egypt because there's a war in Sudan. Oh my god, there's a war in Sudan. I can't keep up with the wars, man. I cannot. I barely understand what is happening in Ukraine and in Russia. Ukraine and Russia. Then there's this situation in Georgia, and then of course there's a war in Israel and Palestine. I can barely keep up. Now there's a war in Sudan. Like, what is happening? My guy, I hope in Australia everybody is at peace. Sometimes we need to know that at least someone is at peace. I hope you guys are not going to write that, oh, by the way, there's a war in Australia as well. Please don't do that to me. Please. Just like, can we just get along and do some knitting, do some crochet, have a good time, learn how to play some instruments. No war. Thank God. You know, when I was working with that Australian lady, I kept asking her, is everything okay in Australia? And she was always so positive. And she said how much she loved spending the time in Moldova, because after this mission she went back to, what was it? One of those countries that are constantly either, I want to say Syria. Who else is at war, guys? Either Syria or other countries. I don't know. I can't keep up with these people with their unresolved conflicts, and they make wars about everything. I'm sorry. This is my very biased and uninformed opinion. But let's talk about your days, your guys' days. It is just Tuesday, but to tell you the truth, today I was, falling asleep at work. During the conference, somebody had the genius idea to switch off all the lights so that we can see the presentation better, because they used low contrast, or they used, I think, light blue on white, so the participants couldn't see the text. So instead of doing a changing the colors, oh my god, yarn spaghetti again. So this is what happens at the end of the skein. I don't know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna take this skein. I'm gonna find the end, and I'm going to somehow, oh, there it is. There it is. We're just gonna wrap it on the new skein. So somebody had the genius idea to work, instead of changing the contrast or changing the color of the text or changing the color of the font or of the background, they decided, oh, let's switch off the light so that people can see the screen better. And guess what happened? People fell asleep, you guys. This has never happened to me. In my 7 years of activity, in my 7 years of conferences, trainings, I've translated for different meetings, debates, I don't know, public hearings, speeches, even during several film festivals. It has never happened until now to have people fall asleep and snore during like a 3 hour presentation because the genius had the idea to switch off completely the light. So everybody just like slept. So imagine that was a new thing. That was a surprise. Loving your nails. Thank you. Thank you. They are my nails, but they're covered in acrylic gel because when I'm anxious, I tend to bite and chew my nails and then they're all bloody. So it's not very nice to go to a conference. I'm a conference interpreter. But hold on, I recently got a new ring. I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, darn it. Can you tell what it is? Hold on. It is an animal. No, you cannot tell because my camera is absolutely not capturing. Anyways, it's an animal. And I got it very recently. It was 50 euro cents and I'm very happy. It was medicinal silver, which apparently is very resistant compared to other metals. It is a cat that is curled around my finger basically, and I've came to discover that I have a allergy to many metals and many, I want to say, metal combinations. I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but what I am saying is that I tried gold, yellow gold, and I have allergy from yellow gold. Like my hand becomes green or like my finger becomes green. Then I tried white gold. Apparently there's something wrong there too because my skin itches immediately. So I am left with silver and I like it. I love silver. And medicinal silver is even better because it's more resistant than usual silver. I have some jewelries from silver and they bent, or maybe I'm too intense with my hands. I don't know. It might be that because when I bought, oh my god, look at this yarn spaghetti. What is my life right now? I tried to manage it and I think I made it worse. I don't know if that's even possible, but okay. So when I got the silver jewelry, I went to the village and I did a bunch of work like chopping wood and carrying water. So because of that, maybe it bent. And I've noticed the medicinal silver did not bend at all. So my decision is solid. Medicinal silver is my new favorite metal. Oh my god. Okay, guys, what do we do? I think I'm just gonna continue. And guess what? I don't know what's happening to me. I'm mesmerized when there's a knot like this. I cannot cut it and throw it away. I would rather spend the time and unravel everything because I'm a maniac like that. Your accent is so cool. Thank you so much, K92. You are full of compliments tonight. Thank you. What are you doing in Carnia? No, Cairns. What's up in Cairns? Cairns. Cairns. What's up in Cairns? What's good in there? It's probably wait, are you going through spring right now? We're going into winter. You guys are going into what? Summer? Are you preparing with some bucket hats and to go to the beach? Hi, Shetika Woods. Good afternoon and blessings to you as well. Today I am knitting, and as you can tell, I have a bit of a situation with my yarn. The end of the skein meant that it was a lot of yarn spaghetti and loose yarns over here. So I took the new skein of yarn and I'm trying to use up every single centimeter, but I think it's going to be challenging. But as you know, I'm a maniac and I cannot cut anything and throw away. So we're just gonna do a bit of I don't even know what that is though. What are you working on tonight, Shetika Woods? Whew, got it. Got it! Shetika, let me show you how long this is. So I think this sweater, it's not going to be a sweater anymore. I think we might turning it into a dress because, hold on, because this is the cropped waistline, and look how much more, hold on, look at how much more I have made, and it's not gonna be a tunic anymore. So I might as well use the entire skein and a half that I have and just like make a dress. And if it's going to be short, I can get another skein because this is a very affordable yarn from the local store. And look, I was able to make this addition in 2 days. So if everything goes well, I can use up this 1.5 skein in 2 days. Why not? Why not go crazy and make me a rusty red dress? Why not? So K92 hips good here. Is summer here? We got the reef and the rainforest. What is the reef? The coral reef? Oh my god. I'm embarrassing myself. I keep saying I'm a conference interpreter and yet I don't understand what. Probably coral reef, right? Crocheting a sunflower wreath, one of those wire wreaths at the dollar store. I found it in the donation bin. So cool. You found it for free? That is so cool. I might do that the same. I have one over there. Hold on. You see the 2 baskets? I want to do something to just fill them up with, maybe with amigurumi plants, and I have that thing right there. I think that's a reef, only it's not from wire, it's from pieces of branches. I don't yeah, pieces of just like real wood that was cut and like braided together. And I think I want to do something to decorate it. Great Barrier Reef mate. Yes, yes, thank you, mate. You are also my mate, my brother, as the cool kids say. My brother, my mate. So let's go. What time is it? I feel like I've been. Oh no, it's just half an hour. Okay, I can still chat. I can still do some knitting. I have not even done enough progress. I'm busy. This is what I'm gonna tell people. I wasn't able to reply to your email at 7:30 when I promised because I was busy. I was busy. Okay. So it is Tuesday, and I was telling you I had the day, and for some reason I had the impression that it is Friday. First, the genius speaker decided to switch off all the lights so that the contrast is better for the presentation, and as a result people fell asleep and one person started snoring. I didn't know what to do. Like, what would you do in this situation? Would you tell the moderator or presenter, like, that's not a good idea? People are falling asleep and I can see them from the interpretation booth. I always look at the participants. Is everything clear? Does anybody have like a weird lost look on their face? And people were asleep. And by the time, and I was deciding in my mind, but at the same time I'm the junior of the whole team. So we have the sound engineer, we have the logistics manager, we have the senior interpreter, and then there's me. So I didn't know if I, like, I looked around and I saw that nobody is reacting in any way, so I just followed their lead. I didn't know if I could just like do whatever I want. So in these situations I just followed their lead. So I just looked at people sleeping whilst I was translating. Whilst I was interpreting, that's the correct. But nobody complained. The client was happy. They asked for our direct contacts to add us in their roster of contacts for the next visit in Moldova. The client was from Estonia. I got to hear Estonian language. It was very interesting. I'd crochet some hanging plants. I have tutorials on how to like hanging vines. Yes, I think that's the one I want to do. And I'm thinking to do some green with, as you wrote, sunflowers. I love sunflowers and I've never crocheted anything like that. But and I was never even motivated, but I think having my own sunflower is a great motivator, and I would do it to fill up the 2 baskets. I love baskets, and these were made in my home village by some local artisans, so that would be like a perfect situation for me. You can find tutorials on YouTube on hanging vines. Yes, I will definitely do that. I will, as a next project, I will definitely do it. And by the way, my skirt will have to go on a pause because I am finishing the last skein that I have. So I have no more yarn and I only made this much progress. Basically, my butt is not even covered and I cannot wear it since it is so short, but I have no yarn. So I'm just gonna have to pause it. So this brings another, my cat is here. This brings another question. What project do I start and take it to work, to the conferences where I go? But it has to be small enough so that I hide it. You know, it's not something that I want to advertise that I'm crocheting or knitting during the downtime. And secondly, it has to be small, and secondly, it has to be easy enough and mindless enough that I can do it without thinking, you know, when I have like a coffee break. So I don't know what to do. I cannot take this one is giant. I would have to have like a whole I don't know, tote bag for it, and that's uncomfortable. Okay, you have such an interesting job. Seriously, like, wow. Thank you. It's not very interesting to sit in a sound booth and to just like pretend that I am presenting, but I find the beauty in it. Oftentimes, I imitate the presenter, and if they're, you know, energetic, if they are charismatic, I try to follow their lead and in a way convey the same energy in Romanian. But many times, you know, the conferences are very technical. We had one recently, I was complaining to the people here. We had one recently where the subject was the Convention on Chemical Weapons. So imagine. I was trying to be as charismatic as possible. The participants were not having it. They were so tired and bored. And the days were scheduled to start at 8 and to finish at 6 p.m., which is excessive. Like after a few years in the industry of conferences, I understood that 9 to 4, 9 to 5 max is the time for a conference. If you stretch it until 6, people are not going to pay attention, because during these conferences, they're presenting new information, new concepts, unique information, updates, amendments. So it's new information and people cannot keep their attention connected, even with the coffee breaks or everything. It's very hard. Like, I was crying every that week. Every day we were working until 6 on chemical weapons and the provisions of the Chemical Weapons Convention. Oh my God. But thank God it's all finished. Today we had a pretty good event. The client was happy, they thanked us, they gave us candy from Estonia. I learned that the flag of Estonia is blue and black or something like that because it was on the candy. Happiness all around. So check Brunatically, she's awesome on that. Thank you so much, Etika. I will definitely. Can you sew a long fabric like a maxi skirt onto the end, an option, or continue when getting more yarn? Definitely, I need to, even though I will continue crocheting, I will definitely make a lining. This is what you mean, I think, a lining inside, because even though I try to crochet as tight as possible, there's still gaps, and I don't want to have like a gappy skirt. Come on, I want to wear it at work. Oh, hi everybody. Hi. Give this video a thumbs up before you go. Imagine me going to a conference with a see-through skirt. I mean, it's not very nice. So I need like a full lining, and I want to make it longer, even longer than the knees. So I need another 400, another 4 balls of yarn, for 4 skeins of yarn for sure. The problem is that I bought the yarn in Romania, so I will have to order it again, have it delivered to my niece's dorm. My niece is a student there, and again take advantage of her kindness, and then wait until she is in a winter vacation or spring break or something, and then she will bring it to me. And one time I ordered I was so excited. I ordered, I don't even remember what, but I ordered something from that yarn producer, and my niece forgot the bag. I was so angry. Like, it didn't occur to me that my yarn and my knitting is not as important to her as it is to me. My niece doesn't knit and doesn't crochet, but my niece does read, and we have that passion in common. And she said, my bag is full of books, I forgot about the yarn. And I was like, how could you forget about my yarn? How can you forget about the yarn? Mate, I work from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. What? Surely you're not working in conferences from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Surely you must have breaks. Every job from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Hold on, how many hours is that? Okay, from 5 a.m. till... Wait, what? From 5 a.m. plus 5, it's 10 o'clock. Plus another 5, it is 3 o'clock. So 10 already. Plus another 5, transposition plus change, it is 8 o'clock. So that's 20. What? Am I tripping? How many hours is that? Can somebody help me? I cannot think right now. So from 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. it is 12 hours plus another 5. So you're working 17 hours a day. What are you working 17 hours a day, if I may ask? Sophie, hello. I was on your live a couple of days ago. Hello, Sophie. Was I complaining then as well? Was I complaining about a conference? Or was I quiet? Because when I came back from the chemical weapons convention, I could not speak. I remember that I switched on the camera, I was just knitting, and people were commenting, I don't know what, but I could not speak. Like my voice was um what is candy from Estonia like? Oh, it's very delicious. It was nuts and chocolate. And this is very similar to candies that we have here in Moldova. So that's why I ate it with a lot of pleasure. And not only that, after everybody left, went around the room and collected all the leftover candy from every table because I cannot let that goodness go to waste. So I have some candy I can show you now. I brought it home for my family to taste it, but it's in the fridge. Hold on, I'll show it to you, and you will see what a maniac I am. Whenever a conference finishes, so I don't want you to imagine that I cover conferences of 300 people. Some conferences are with 25 people, with 50, 100, 150, or 200. Today, I think it was 35 people, and they were divided in groups of 5, and there were about 6 or 7 tables, plus the organizers. And the candy is called Kalev. So at the end of the conference, I helped the logistics manager to collect all the headphones, all the microphones, and as a bonus, I get to keep the candy. I get to keep, I don't know, like all the agendas which are printed, and I can use that agenda as recycled paper and I can print it on the back. I collect like notebooks that are left behind. People don't want to take the notebooks with the printed what's the logo of the company or the logo of the organization. I can even show you. I have a whole ass collection here. And what I do is I take it, people write on the first or second page, and I just, for example, somebody wrote on the first and second page, and I just store those, and then I keep them, and I get to remember it is a UN Women event about empowered women leading to a prosperous economy. Or Debunk, the organization from Lithuania, debunk.org, disinformation analysis and such. This one is, I don't know, something with child protection. So I know that this is not very ethical, but what I noticed is that people, like the logistics manager, collects them and throws them away because they are either contaminated, people wrote in it, or like first 10 pages are dirty. So he says, I don't want to deal with this. So I take it and use it until the end, or I donate it. So nothing goes to waste. That was my whole thing. So please let me know what you work from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. I am still wondering. Maybe you could line the inside with fabric so it's not see-through. Yes, absolutely. I will do that for sure. And I already have in mind a scarf which is from cotton, but it is such a color, such a beige color, very close to my skin tone, that when I wear it, I feel uncomfortable. So as a solution, I think I'm gonna use that scarf, and it's very, very thin. I'm gonna use it as a lining for my skirt, but we'll see. Yes, classy, stylish, not trashy or Trumpy. Correct. 16 hours. Wait, what did I say? I said 17 hours. From 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. it is 12 hours. From 5 p.m. to 10, it's another 5. So 17 hours. Oh, maybe because you get 1 hour for lunch. Okay, tell us now. I'm gonna die of curiosity. What are you working for 16 hours a day? K29, you work as a doctor? Yes. Yeah. Nurse, doctors have long shifts, firefighters, engineers. Wait, he's in Australia though. So we have to think about a profession related to Australia. Chocolate covered strawberries, white chocolate. That is incredible. Sophie, I am support worker for at-risk indigenous youth. So you're just managing kids. You're making sure they don't kill each other, basically. Support worker for at-risk indigenous youth. So you are support worker, not even a manager? Come on. Come on. 16 hours. Not even a director, not even a manager, support worker. Paulo Sergio, boa tarde, Bahia. Buenas tardes. Olá. Obrigada, Sergio. Brasil. Sergio, Paulo Sergio, did you see Bruno Mars's new song? Brunito está su Brasil, Brunito en la casa. Did you see that song? Support worker for at-risk indigenous youth. Here, I mean, it goes to show one more time that people that work such long hours are not even in a position of a manager. I bet you're not even that well paid. That sucks. Probably the most needed jobs are underpaid and stretched to the max with responsibilities. I mean, this is my impression at the moment, but you know, I might not be right. Maybe there are some positions which are overwhelming, long hours, very important jobs for the society and very well paid. That might also happen. Okay, K92. Now I'm curious. You're not even a manager? You're a support worker for 16 hours? Them kids better appreciate you, and they probably don't. So I want to extend our appreciation. I want to say I appreciate you for being there for at-risk indigenous youth, and for bringing your part, for doing your part for the benefit of the indigenous youth. I want to thank you. And thank you for the comments. You gave me the good news that there's no war in Australia, so thank you. That really calmed me down. Okay, guys, let's see more yarn spaghetti. Okay, so much talking and not enough. Okay, let's gonna do a rapid. By the time K92 replies, if he's a manager and well paid for 16 hours, I want to do a rapid quick session. Let's do it. Because it is already 8:15. I need to get going. You guys. I need to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I have another conference. Oh, do you want to hear about tomorrow? Tomorrow is the security forum. Ask me what I know about security. Nothing. This means that I have to go back to the previous forum, listen to all the presentation and everything. It is 8 p.m. right now, and I have to go through the information until 8 a.m. So K92, your smile is so amazing, is infectious. Thank you so much. Tell us about your job, my guy. A social work support worker for at-risk youth. You're not even the manager over there. How can that be? Why they're not promote? I mean, these jobs are usually underpaid. Okay. But thank you so much for the job that you do. I imagine it's not easy. I was a volunteer for some charitable organizations working with need the non-employed, not in training youth, and it's not easy. Definitely not easy. Definitely. And then I volunteered at the animal shelter and I understood that it's easier. It's easier to walk the dogs than to deal with the unemployed and not in training youth. So I switched. I went to the animal shelter. I am not a manager and not well paid. Told you, but I not do this for money. It's about changing lives. That is true. That I understand. I definitely understand. You could volunteer and get another job, but if you like what you do, obviously this is going to remain your passion in your job, and I appreciate you for that. Okay, okay. Let's do a few more minutes and then, guys, I have to go. I just remembered tomorrow is the security forum. Oh my god. And all the information is classified. So, what I have right now as a tool for myself to get ready, I can go to the security forum of last year and listen to the main speeches, to get a feel of what is up, because the situation from last year, I mean, it has not changed a lot. It was dramatically different in 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine. That was when the Security Forum had like completely new topics. But since 2023, I would say we have the same situation. So most likely they will follow like the same topic. So as a good idea would be to switch on the speeches from last year and just listen to them while I do some chores around my apartment, and this will help me like to come back to the line of topics, to remember some words, because I don't talk about security every day, so it would be a good idea to remember those topics. But I'm not gonna do that just now. Let's just chill for a few more minutes. Lovely meeting you. Look forward to watching more of your lives. Take care, my Moldovan friend. Oh, thank you. Take care, my Australian. Wait, where was you again? Oh my God, Cairns, Cairns, Cairns. So thank you so much for all the good news, and thank you for what you are doing, and it's impressive, and I know it's not easy working with, what did you write, underprivileged or at risk? Yeah, at risk youth means a whole lot. So thank you for resisting and helping them. But at the same time, take care of yourself as well. 16 hours is not healthy for anybody to deliver during a day. You need time for yourself. You need time to do things that are important for you outside of work, especially a low paid job. So please take care of yourself. Put yourself first so that you have more power to support the at risk Indigenous youth. I was a volunteer only for a few days a week, and it was very difficult. I understood that this is not a rhythm that suits me, so I had to cut back to once a week until I got sick, and I had to scale it even back or even more down. I had to scale it down even more. And by the way, I have to do some files management for the animal shelter, so I will be doing that today. The donors are very important for these charitable organizations, and having a solid presentation and accountability and all the bills arranged very nicely is important. So I'm helping them with that. Okay. Okay, let's do a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Okay, quick. Quick. I mean, I wanted to say quick, but I said quit. Do you hear this? Hold up. Do you hear this noise? Oh, you probably don't. You hear my fridge right now. My fridge decided to do a full, I don't know, recirculation of the cooling agent. So I hear a lot of noise. La, 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 la. It's okay, boo boo. Danny, it's okay. It's okay, my boy. Who's there? Who's there at the door? That's the neighbor's kid. It's okay. The neighbors are coming home, my guy. Stop. It's just the neighbor's kid. Matvey, you know him. You guys, the neighbor's kid is home. A lot of bouncing on the door, a lot of ball kicking, a lot of chair moving, a lot of screaming. Kids, am I right? Kids, kids. My friends, I got to the end of this game. Ta-da! Ta-da! I think this is a good time to close the live. I need to go get ready for tomorrow's conference. As I mentioned before, I need to review some of the speeches that were presented last year in the public space, because the information is classified at the moment and I don't have access to it. But looking at the old speeches might help me remind. And while I was just saying that, my hands automatically went inside the skein and pulled. So I might as well connect these two, and might as well prepare the skein and the yarn for future Christine when I'll come back to this sweater, so that I have everything ready. No need to worry about yarn spaghetti. Everything will be ready for me. I think I already messed up. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is all for today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. This is the skein of yarn that I'm using, the last one in this series. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you a great Tuesday. If you're working, keep surviving. Keep surviving. You can do it. If you are at home resting, enjoy this wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I can get a skein of yarn from you to me, or from me to you. I don't know. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, let me pull you out of the pot, and let me, oh, by the way, Shetika, this is the sweater that I was working on for my brother. It's now dry. I blocked it and it's now dry, but I blocked it so that I can see how long the sleeves go. So next step will be to have my brother try it on, and then we can finish the sleeves. But here it is. Thank you. Bye bye. Hold on.